All right, guys, what's up? Recording this live. It's not really a live, but I'm gonna call it live anyway. Whenever I post it, but the weather here or the signal, I guess, a mixture of both, is not allowing me to go live and stay live and things like that. So, or at least have good signals or good quality of picture whenever it's going. So I just went ahead and I'm just gonna do this one like this, and then upload it after the fact. So since we don't have anybody engaging or anything like that, I'm just gonna go and not waste any time. So the song that I'm gonna show you how I made this time is called Sounds. That's the one that just dropped. Of course, right? I say that in every song. In every live, but also music video for that one just dropped as well. So if you're in the month of September 2021 at the moment while you're watching this, the link is in the description. So, or not the description, but in the bio. Anyway, this one right here was not a sample. I bounced it into its own sample so I can manipulate it better. Not that you can see it, but I actually went in and what I did was I typed this one. I used Home Road to just kind of type the melody. I used something called a piezo guitar and Omnisphere. I did a little bit of a high and low cut thing, kind of make it sound like I wanted it. But it has this cool little boom, 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 like bouncing effect, and it's real, I don't know, it's real nice. You'll hear it right quick. But yeah, I did a simple melody, and then I went in and actually penciled in the chords where I want them to give them that cool effect. So this is what I got. So what I did with this one actually is I started, whenever you open a project and the DAW starts at 120, I did that. I started it up, started messing around with it, and then after I created it, I actually slowed it before I rendered it or bounced it in place. I slowed it or sped it up, whatever, to get it to the speed that I wanted it. So it's at 80 BPM, so I sped it up. Technically 120 is 60 BPM, so I sped it up to 160. Which is 80 BPM. Anyway, so that's what I did. I bounced it so that I can manipulate it better, and so we'll get started on the next part. I have 2 snares here, and I don't really know what all that's about, so we're about to find out together. Oh, I layered these snares because I couldn't find a snare that I liked. So the 2 snares that I have, let me just kind of show them to you. Oh, here we go. I don't like it. It's kind of like it's like wet enough. It's got enough of that like shaker kind of sound at the top, but it's not thick enough. I think that's probably what they have the other one for. Okay, more of a click. So I'm gonna turn this thing up for you too. So yeah, I got one snare that's got more of a click in it, and the other snare that's got more ambience to it, and I'm more character. So or one has character, one has more of like an environment. Anyway, so whenever you kind of put those together, you get a nice little like this. And in context, that sounds good, right? Because I don't know, it just at the moment, that's what felt right, you know what I mean? And whenever you're doing things in context, which I do, I never just solo something out and be like, I want to use a snare. It goes with whatever is going on there. So anyway, you guys already know I do the snare, which is my metronome, and then I put my hi-hats in. My hi-hats was this, and I'm pretty sure it was just a little basic thing. I mess with the velocities is all, so you might get something sounds a little like, so it's like a tut 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 tut. So none of them are the same velocity, except for after every 4 or 5 or 4 to 8, something like that, then it repeats. So it just gives you a little bit of character in what you're doing in context. Makes you feel like you're actually listening to a live thing go down. You know what I mean? It gets kind of boring listening to all these people do the same fucking thing in their things in their songs these days. So anyway, next thing, I added a knock. So just some perks. I just thought it was cool little. Then I also put in a little open hat at the end of the 8 bars. put them like, you know, one in the middle at the end of 4 bars, one at the end of the 8 bars. Just kind of spread it out, but it gives it a little bit of character, you know what I mean? A little bit of fun. And I was just having fun with it, adding those things in. But you see how there's still a lot of space in this for me to work. You know, you don't have a bunch of fucking nonsense going on where the vocalist doesn't know where to come in and do what. I put a kick and 808. I kind of had the idea for them at the same time. So when I did that, it's very pretty simple though. It's just a kick. I kind of wanted this like knocking, like it drives it forward but keeps it in like, you know, it doesn't feel like you're pushing the vocalist to try to be on top of the beat, you know. It's kind of helping you stay behind it and stuff. That's why I chose like a meteor kick. When I say meteor, I mean it has like more meat to it. It's like fatter, you know what I mean? More I guess maybe distortion on it. I just found this sample in this beat pack that I have, and I liked it. It was heavy, and because of that, it was really able to make you kind of feel like you need to slow down, you know what I mean? It's not like a sharp little kick. Those ones tend to kind of keep you on top of the beat. And then just a little 808 that let's see how it sounds by itself. You barely even tell in context, you know what I mean? So move with the sound. Oh, let me turn off the vocals. And that's how I like to do my 808s. I like them to be a fundament, like a foundation. I like that for the house to sit on, right? You never think about the foundation that your house is on. It's always the house to pay attention to. But if the foundation wasn't there, you would know there's a problem, you know? So anyway, that's how I did that. And that's pretty much it, man. I mean, I'm not going to do anything else crazy here. No one else is, you know, here with me, obviously. So, but yeah, that's how I made the thing. If you guys have any questions, that's the beat for sounds. Feel free to leave it in the comments of this. Feel free to DM me, whatever you want to do, however you want to contact me, I'll respond. I'm more than happy to share information or respond to just any general comments or anything like that. The reason I do these is for one, for you guys to see a little bit of my face, but also you know, connect the voice with the face. But at the same time, I know what I had to go through to get to even where this is and where I am now. I'm going to continue doing this because, you know, I wish somebody was kind of giving me a little bit of insight, even though I'm not doing much, you know what I mean? I'm offering you guys always to hit me up and things like that because, yeah, you know, it's learning. Yeah, you got to learn on your own, but learning's faster when there's somebody that's willing to give you the very specific, like, I have a problem with this thing in this, you know, like in the genre of making music, in that topic, I have this problem specifically. You know what I mean? How did you overcome that? Whatever. And those are the kinds of things that I definitely want to offer you guys if you have that problem. If not, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you guys in the next.